What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukushu. We are back with another Musume video, and in this video we will just be going over the Sounds of Earth banner that was released last night, and right after that we're just gonna go over the comments from not only yesterday's video but also the video 2 days ago, which was the Masters Challenge video. I was pretty sure that there was gonna be comments posted on that video. It's just I recorded a little bit earlier yesterday, so that's the only reason why there was no comments in yesterday's video, because, well, let me actually check like what time the first comment came, because okay, I do see a few comments here that are like 23, 21 hours. So those comments, well, yeah, those comments wouldn't have made it to the video if I had done normal time still. Well, maybe just those two. The others might have made it, but it is what it is. I'll just go over the whole thing. Looks like it's mainly from 2 people, so it's all good. But before we go over the comments, let me just take a look at the circle real quick, just to see if we got any new members. Actually haven't checked yet, and it looks like we are still with 4 spaces left. So if you guys haven't joined a circle, or you guys are still looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I am in. It is called Shushu. Just give that a search and click join. You should be automatically approved. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But if you guys do decide to join, feel free to let me know down in the comments that you joined, and also writing down what your in-game name is, just because we want to know who's who in the circle. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for the circle. Let us jump in to the Sounds of Earth banner over here, and there's nothing else because the support banner is another like select 2 and you get increased rates of it, I assume. There are a few cards I'm pretty tempted with, but then again, I'm not gonna go pull for it. So all we're gonna do here is go over Sounds of Earth. Let me just make sure I got her stuff ready. But her level 1 3-star base stats are 86%. I'll say 86%. 86 speed, 92 stamina, 95 95 power, 84 guts, and 93 wise. And then at level 5 5-star, we have her at 105 speed, 113 stamina, 116 power, 103 guts, and 113 wise. Turf runner, medium and long distance. You can try to make her a mild distance if you just put in the inheritance from F to an A, and then I'm gonna assume a betweener. But you could use her as a leader if you want to. She does have it at a B, so if you want to use her as a leader, there you go. And for her growth rate, it is 10% on stamina, power, and guts, which doesn't sound too bad. Doesn't sound too bad. And then let me see here. I think that's pretty much it. So let's go over the skills, starting off with the unique skill. It is called Vivis Volare, right over here. If another girl has been right behind you or in front of you for at least 3 seconds during the first half of the race, your stamina will slightly recover. Then, around halfway through the race, if you're on a straight, your speed will greatly increase. Ooh. So it activates in the first half of the race, and then once you reach the middle leg or halfway, your speed greatly increases. So that's pretty interesting. Because do see... Okay, I'll talk about it when I get there. So, when I get there. So, going over her innate skills, we have straight recovery. During a middle leg straight, your stamina will slightly recover. Playtime's over. Slightly increased speed when a girl has been following you for a while. And pressure for betweeners. At a random point on the final corner, if you're not in the front, your speed will slightly increase and you will slightly slow down the three closest girls, both ahead and behind you. Okay, okay. And then her awakening skills at level 2, we have Slipstream. If another girl has been right in front of you for at least 3 seconds, your speed will slightly increase. At level 3, we have Breath of Fresh Air. During a middle leg straight, your stamina will recover. Level 4, we have Big Fan. If there are at least 3 other girls near you after the first 5 seconds of the race, your speed will slightly increase. And at level 5, we have Dignified for betweeners. At a random point on the final corner, if you're not in the front, your speed will increase, and you will slow down the 3 closest girls, both ahead and ahead of you. Now, the reason why her unique skill kind of interests me is because if it works from the first half of the race up until halfway through the race, especially if it's a long distance race, you can match it up with Breath of Fresh Air because it activates at the middle leg. See where I'm getting here? And you can recover more stamina there as you gain speed from your unique. Am I understanding this correctly? Because that's what it kind of seems like to me. And honestly, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. And then at least, now that you have 2, what if you use like Christmas Aguri Cap as one of the like uniques you have as from the parents, obviously. You just get one more recovery skill, maybe somehow get 777s, or I don't know, something that could activate at towards the end of the race. Maybe Agnes Tachyons, U equals MA squared. Right? Let me see what that one is. Forget. Here. Agnes Tachyon. If you're near the front during a corner, oh, just in the corner, near the front, will that work? Probably. But I think 777s would be probably better to have, maybe. But yeah, I think if you could pair that up with like, with the Aguri Cap, Christmas Aguri Cap unique, I think it'll be nice. I think. Kind of making it tempting. It's kind of making it tempting to pull for Sounds of Earth just for me to try it out, but I don't know yet. But I didn't go over the evolve skills yet, so let's go do that first. So the first one is from Breath of Fresh Air into... I don't know how to say this, so I'm just gonna say Seisura. I hope I said that right. If not, then I apologize. I do apologize if I said that wrong. During any middle leg straight, your speed will slightly increase and your stamina will recover. Condition 1, trigger the Meloya Anywhere training event or have at least 150,000 fans. And then the second condition, have at least 600 stamina or have at least 600 guts. And then for the second evolve skill, we have Dignified into Triumph for betweeners. At a random point on the final corner, if you're not in the front, your speed will greatly increase and you will slow down 3 closest girls both behind and ahead of you. And the first condition is get at least 2 skills for betweener aptitude or get at least 3 speed type skills. And the second condition, have at least 800 power, and that is pretty much it for the evolved skills. Skills from events, we do have, I don't think they show it here. Yeah. From the first step for betweeners, if you're in the middle of the pack at a random point during the middle leg, your speed will marginally increase. The second one is Fearless Heart for betweeners. If you're in the middle of the pack during the second half of the race, your speed and acceleration will slightly increase. And the last one is Overflowing Passion for betweeners. If you're not in the front during the second half of the opening leg, your speed will slightly increase. And that is pretty much it for Sounds of Earth. But yeah, I kind of want to try that. Maybe I'll do... I was gonna say, maybe I'll do one pull. Yeah, I'll do one pull for the video. How about that? We'll do one pull for the video. Okay. I don't know how it's gonna be until right about here. Okay. It's okay. We did one pull last time, right? And we managed to get something. I think it was, was that the last banner, the winning ticket one? I'm not sure. But it's okay if we don't get anything. It's okay. But I'd prefer if I did. It's okay. Maybe if I, with this random like 1 pulls or 110 pulls, I can, you know, what's it called? Use the bad luck, and then maybe when it comes to a banner I want to use, I can it'll push the good luck after that. I don't know, but that's gonna be pretty much it for the banner. So we'll be going over the comments now, so let me just pull them up real quick. All right, guys, so I got the comments here. The first one that we're gonna go over are all the comments from Tanoki, starting from the ones on the Masters Challenge video 2 days ago. So the first one says 3rd place in Group A finals, so I technically did worse than the last CM. That said, my matchup did happen to be brutal. Imagine UD1 Ballroom Ruby being 7th favorite out of 9. Yikes. But for the last 2 CMs, you still did better than me by making it into Group A finals, so that's still pretty good. Still pretty good, I'd say, that you made it to Group A. Still very pleased with my showing for the CM. Tanoki had added in the replies, and Yujin had replied saying, good job even if it's 3rd, still your lineup is strong. It may be a random factor that your skills didn't connect, and regarding the current race formation, may somehow affected your lineup. Still, great job on reaching the finals, given on these times that the competition is really fierce to advance at this point. Yeah. If you had somehow gone through the abundance of Daichi Rubies and Helioses, then unless you were part of it, but if you got through them, good on you, because that was basically the wall I couldn't beat, unfortunately. The next comment from Tanoki says, I did say I found you via a guide, but you were wondering which scenario, so I said specifically I found you via your beginner's guide, not a scenario guide. Oh no, I think I was just wondering around which scenario I made that that video, which I would assume would have been the Alharu scenario when I made that video, because I had a separate one for just for Make a New Track, at least showing what I would usually do. Even though I did do like, I think more of my daily, more of my thought process than what I do, because I was doing daily like training runs anyway, so it's not like it really changes. The next one says, even if all resources are farmable in Musume, my time is a finite resource. That is true. That is true. Time is is probably the most important resource that we put into these games. So I get you there. I'll get you there. As for my progress, I do hope this isn't seen from a lens of focusing on the meta versus enjoying pulling Umas. After all, I'm aiming for an account that can optimally farm up as much free carrots as possible. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Like I said, you pull for who you want. You obviously wanted to pull for a Daiichi Ruby, so there you go. There you go. Because, I mean, for me, I decided to pull forward, like, for the meta back in the day. You know, Christmas Aguri Cap, New Year's Kita. I just pulled them because I really liked them. Would I have pulled them if they weren't, like, some of my favorite Umas? Maybe, but probably lesser of a chance, but it is what it is, so don't worry about it. It's more, I see it like you wanted to pull for her because you wanted to, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Whether you wanted it for meta or if you wanted it because you like Daiichi Ruby, doesn't matter to me. As long as you're happy that you pulled for her, that's all that matters. Continue on with the comment. In fact, I'm glad Musume events doesn't have payout per time spent of the gachas I used to play. And the last comment from Tanoki says, oh, I was thinking you were recording late yesterday, so we recorded early. Oh, the Master Challenge video is where I recorded it late. That was the one where I woke up at, or started recording literally like 10, no, like an hour before having to post it. So yeah, that one was recorded late. But I think because I recorded it early and I didn't have any comments by the time I was recording, it turned out that I didn't post it too late, probably like 20 to 30 minutes max. So in a weird way, it worked out. In a weird way. But other than that, thank you for all the comments, Tanoki. And the next comment is from Eugen. Sorry about that. My nose is being annoying as usual. Well, I wouldn't say annoying. It's just being the way it's been recently. It was literally warm the past like 2-3 days. And now it cooled down again, so I don't know. I hate it, but at least it's cooled down again. But moving on. Eugen's comment, dare not manage to make final A. I think that would be impossible because his favorite Uma are all competitive enough to fight with the support card he have on his arsenal. Maybe it's an April Fool's joke, I guess. Kinda late for that. Kinda late for that, but we'll see what he says in the comments. If he... Well, I did see his comments, so... Today's Champions Final A race. 2 Wild Dance Rubies in my matchup. Still believe with my beloved Umas on the opening leg seems to be good. Ended up into 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Swimsuit Maru, Ikuno, and Turbo. Got defeated by Kawakami Princess at UD3 and Dance Ruby UD6 by them taking the 1-2 spot with him having a Grass Wonder debuffer on his lineup. Very strong formation indeed, having 2 aces and 1 support. It seems this trainer is a Kawakami Princess fan since he had a LOH 4-star Platinum title, me only having 3-star on Turbo. I see. Dang, you could have won it though. You're pretty close. Pretty close, I would say. Well, Turbo did her best and I'm still happy with the result. Next time I will really make it a full Team Canopus setup. Speaking of Team Canopus, Sounds of Earth is the next banner. Since the release of Uma is out of place, I guess the sports theme got postponed unless it will be the next month for the new story. Well, I guess I may pull because she is part of Team Canopus and Verxina will be on standby if things got worse. So let's see. Yeah, they pretty much postponed well, I want to say postponed. because I think it releases, it should be the next banner, because it's still in April. Because this banner doesn't stay too long, right? The 29th. So it stays about, so it stays for like 10 days. But let me see. I'm fairly certain. Yeah. If it releases on the 29th, it's still pretty much on schedule when the usual sports festival story event comes out. Because last year with Tannhauser, it was, or the sports festival last year was on the 27th, so it's still, it's not that it's out of place, it's still kind of early for the sports festival banner technically. So let me actually check also for Nice Natures for the cheerleader one, and yeah, it was pretty much the same thing, the end of April. So you're good, you're good. It may not be out of place, it's just a little bit early right now. And I think Sounds of Earth is, I just realized this now, isn't she like, let me go back to the comments, isn't she like the first Team Canopus to originally be released as a 3-star? Because Nature was originally a 1-star, same with Twin Turbo, and then Tannhauser was a 2-star, Econo also a 2-star, right? Yeah. So there we go. Sounds of Earth being the first 3-star to be originally released. But I do wish you luck for your Sounds of Earth pulls, assuming you will pull for her at the end of the banner time. So we'll see, probably in like 9, maybe 10, I would say 9 days to see if you do decide to pull based on the next banner. Tanoki had responded saying, good luck getting Sounds of Earth. Easy skip for me. Not that much of a fan of her in the 3rd season. True. True. I only did that one pull just to see if, you know, for luck, to see if I can get her off that one pull. But yeah, not really much of a fan from her in the 3rd season. She didn't really have too much of a presence. Like, it kind of seemed like she would, but she didn't. Like, what? There was that one scene, I think, early in the season with Kita. And then not really much after that until, like, even when she was in the races, she didn't really have much of a presence in a way. So, yeah. I'd rather pull for Royce and Royce, if anything, over Sounds of Earth, personally. So, next comment from Eugen. Forgot to mention about sometime in my round 2, day 2, that I have matched up to a trainer with Twin Turbo. Can't help but to cheer him as well, even if he's my opponent. It just makes me smile to see a fellow Twin Turbo user along the preliminary of Champions meeting. I don't remember if I've seen one. And the last one says, well, that was pretty short. No wonder. I guess the comments didn't make it in time. Yep. Especially at the time that I started yesterday, it definitely didn't make it in time. Maybe during the recording, I started to write my comment and just posted it after I uploaded my CM race result video. Sad you were beaten by King Halo with aptitude of S, which gave her the advantage on the last spurt. Yep. Pretty sure Duramente, if she had an S, she would have matched up with her better, because it was a really close ending. I've encountered a new wise setup, or a no wise setup, and still managed to get 1.2k stats, which I wondered how the world they managed to train like that. Well, free gems is free gems. It's still delicious. Though I mentioned from the previous comment that I may pull for Sounds of Earth, at first I'm just going to skip, but here came on my thought that she is still part of Team Canopus. That is very true. So I may play by ear and do the usual waiting game until the last day, an announcement of the new banner story for the next month. But Sounds of Earth is the first Uma from Team Canopus that was not released as a 2-star or lower. She starts 3 stars right off from the bat. So, I did assume correctly that you were just going to wait until the announcement of the next banner, which I'm pretty sure it should be the Sports Festival banner based on their track record for the last 2 years from literally both Sports Festival banners in a way have been released at the same day in April. So with this year being an exception, 2 days later, instead of the 27th, it'll be released on the 29th. So there we are. I'm pretty sure it'll be a Sports Festival one because of that. If not, then it'll definitely be out of place if it's not Sports Festival related. Check my gems and it's 57k with 115 tickets. 115 UMA tickets, 15 support tickets. I guess I have the leeway. You guess? I'm pretty... You have more than just the leeway. But I hope they won't bring Royce and Royce right away, or I will be in a bind to complete the Team Canopus. Ah, that's true. That's true. We don't know when they're going to release her. Other than that, thank you for the comments, Eugen. The next one is from Nuz. Yeah, I feel like if your Umas had S aptitude, you would have won. Unfortunate, I guess. I think Duramente was the only one that didn't have an S, because I think both my Kita and Sane Sky did have an S in their mile distance. So yeah, Duramente with an S would have made a difference. But yeah, I miss uploads because I've been at my mom's house for these past few days, getting all the memories back from when I still live there. But at the moment, I am renovating my old room into a room for my little sister. Oh, good, man. Like I said, you're still helping around your mom's place, and obviously, you gotta fix up a room for your little sister, so it's totally understandable. No need to worry about the videos if you're busy like that. So, and on CM wise, I did win Group A, probably because of my Ruby. Probably. Sounds worth will be a skip for me, same for support cards, since I am only at 33k, or I would be trying to max limit break power nature, so I'll be still waiting for Verxina. I think though she will come around May when the Victoria Mile race is held. Maybe. That's actually a pretty good prediction on when she's gonna get released. I do say so myself. That sounds pretty like a pretty good prediction. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Okay, so I could see Verxina being released in May with the Victoria Mile race, because she had won it back to back in 2013 and 2014. So I think that would be a perfect time for her to be released in May. So I do highly agree that this is going to be... That is a pretty good prediction for Verxina to be released. But that means it would, you know, not too long. Probably after the story event that releases later in April, I would assume. So maybe in the middle of May. Sounds about right. Also, let me see for the LOH, because I do remember that the League of Heroes does get released in May. And it looks like it starts on May 10, I think. No. It starts May 14th, middle of the month. Team formation starts on the 10th. And it looks like it is a long distance, 3,200 meter, I'm assuming clockwise outside, clockwise during the spring daytime, and obviously the weather and conditions will vary. on the race, so on each race, so no set weather and all that. Long distance, huh? That's gonna be interesting, because I don't think I've really had successful long distance runs, at least like a really good one, but I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. I guess it'll be a good time to practice on that, right? So who would I bring? Not sure. Kita? Sounds like a pretty obvious option for me. But we'll see who else I can bring, if not Kita. Maybe I could do a redemption of the season 3 team. Maybe. And instead of Crown, maybe Daya. Maybe. But we'll see. Other than that, thank you for the comment, Nuz. And the last comment is from, well, let me see if it is the last comment. And it is from Darren Endless. And it just says, I'm wrecked, LOL. So that means I honestly feel like he genuinely didn't do good in the CM for some reason. I don't know. But if you don't mind clarifying what's that? If you don't mind clarifying yourself, Darren, did you or did you not do good? Because I know you said you're wrecked, but did you make it to the finals? I'm kind of confused, but because I'm pretty sure you shouldn't have done that bad at all. You're usually doing very good, usually. So it is quite a shock that you did bad. If you don't mind, just let us know down in the comments if you did lose prior to the finals and didn't make it to the finals, or you just lost and really bad in the finals. But other than that, thank you for all the comments, Darren Endless, Tanoki, Nuz, and Eugen. But other than that, that is going to be pretty much it for this video, guys. So if you guys did make it this far in the video, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below letting me know if you guys are skipping or pulling for Sounds of Earth. And also I know it's like pretty much a whole month ahead of the League of Heroes, but thoughts on some Umas you are probably going to bring to the League of Heroes? Just curious. Like I said, I might bring pretty much season 3, but instead of Crown, probably Daya. But there could be some other options that I could use. Maybe I'll do better in long distance. Who knows? But it is the League of Heroes. All we're really aiming for is Plat 4. And just all of the free rewards along the way, pretty much. Still better than that monthly match thing, not gonna lie. I never thought I'd say that I missed the League of Heroes just for that specific reason, but other comments, plans for the weekend, it is Friday. Me, probably just catch up on some races for the training. I would say races. Catch up on training for Pretty Derby. The past 2 days I haven't really raced too much or trained too much, and probably finish up JoJo's Part 6 because I am now in the last 12 episodes, I think. Other than that, probably just do typical stuff. Nothing really too special over the weekend, I'd say. But that's pretty much it. So just let me know what you guys are planning for the weekend. Also, any other things you guys want to talk about. And if you guys haven't joined a circle, or you guys are still looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I am in. It is called Shushu. Give that a search, click join, you'll be automatically approved. We do have only 4 spots left, so join while there are still a few spots available. And if you guys want, leave it down in the comments letting us know if you joined, and also the in-game name of your in-game name, just to let us know who's who in the circle. But other than that, guys, I hope y'all have a good weekend. I know it is like 2-3 days later, but I just want to say thank you once again for 500 subs earlier this week. I truly, truly do appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. 君はどうせ君だよ。